Phillips real quick. We're gonna get our holster. There's 3 Phillips head screws right here in the back. Be careful, these are really small. And this is what I mean. There's hardly any thread on them, and that's the way they're meant. But get lost real quick. So I like to put them right here on the little dimples the packing foam comes. That way I'm sure I won't lose those. I'm just gonna get all 3 out. So once we have both sections of our holster out and our screws on the side, I'm going to put this away. We won't need this anymore. This is the part we need, the part we're more interested in. And the way this is designed, it has the specific mounting locations for this holster. And the way it goes, it can only fit one way into it. You can try and put them in multiple configurations, but the holes won't line up. It only goes this way. So once you have it there, the holster has little raised sections where the screws go, and that'll keep it lined up with our 3 mounting locations. So once you get them in there, you'll see you can't really move them. They're locked into place. Then from there, we're gonna get our screws and then just put them right in there. Once we get our 3 screws right here nice and tight, that's where our mounting post and holster is going to look like. And then this is the bottom section that goes attached to the seat with the riser sleeve. So this will go on the seat post, come forward and mount right here, depending on what side you want to put it on. If you're going to do it on the passenger side, you kind of want to have it this way so you can easily access the weapon. You can kind of play with it the way it mounts. This can only mount in 2 directions, this way or this way. So if you're going to have it on your driver's side, it's going to go forward, and you're going to want it somewhere right here so you can reach it, because the seat's going to go this way. The seat's right here on this side, so you'll want it right there. You're going to put it on your passenger side. You have it on the bolt. You want to kind of have it tilted this way so you can reach the weapon right there. And we'll go inside and I'll show you what I mean. The process of putting these 2 together, very simple. We're going to go into our little Ziploc bag right here. And these are really good bags. You can tell they're purpose built for this. Let's have Loctite. Comes with some Loctite 243 just to seal all your threads, so you might want to consider redoing these as well. The one you do want to use it on is this one. This is your seat bolt. Okay, you don't want this coming apart. You don't want this coming loose. Either you or your passenger is gonna have a bad day. We're gonna empty out our little Ziploc bag, and you have it. These 2 little hex heads, they include the Allen wrench you're gonna need for them. Those are the ones you're gonna be using to mount the post from the bottom side of the lower section of the post. You're going to put those in there, screw them in tight, depending on what side you're gonna be rocking this on. And then this one right here, the big one, that'll go through the top of the lower bracket, through the riser sleeve, into your factory seat mount location. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how this goes together. I already have the first one in there. You're going to grab your Allen. Take two. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to put these two together. I already have the first one in there. I'll show you the second one. You're just going to drop it in there. Get your Allen key. Line it up. And then start tightening it down. So right now I'm configuring it for the passenger sides just so I can show you guys what it looks like when it's there. So you can see it's on the opposite side. And then we'll go in the Jeep and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, now inside the Jeep, I'm going to show you this on the passenger side first. I got our seat all the way back. That is the mounting screw we're going to take out and replace. Once we take it out, we can see where it's going to end up. If we use the first one, it's going to be pretty far forward. There's two mounting locations, as you can see. If we use the second one and tilt it inside, that'll be pretty comfortable right there next to the gear lever selector. And it's pretty good. It's going to be probably slightly higher once we put our riser sleeve in there, and a little bit tilted to the outside, so we can get it pretty comfy, really close to the steering wheel. Oh, sorry, cut. We can get it really comfy close to the gear selector, right about there somewhere. And once we do that, we'd have a good grasp from the driver's side or passenger side. So I'm going to take you to the driver's side now, and I'm going to change configurations, and we'll see how it looks on that side, how it feels. Alright guys, now we're in the driver's side, and I'm going to show you how the holster lines up and kind of where it ends up once we get it lined up in the right height. It kind of ends up right in between the four-wheel shifter and the parking brake lever. So I don't know. For me personally, I think the passenger side works best, but the client wants it in easy reach, so we'll see where it ends up being the best for the situation. Alright guys, so I just talked to the client. He's going to want it right here on the driver's side. So we're going to get it set up real quick, and we're going to first start by taking this bolt right here off. And from there we're going to keep moving to replacing it with the Allen that was supplied. That big Allen bolt. Alright, let's go. And just ignore the mess because I'm also doing an unlock. And from here, we're going to get our ricer. We're going to put it right in there. It's going to end up right about there. And then we can adjust it left to right or closer to the seat, further away from the seat. We'll see. Kind of like the neutral middle ground position that kind of leaves more space for the seat to go forward. They do include a warning, and they'll tell you that this does inhibit the proper operation of the seat by not allowing it to go all the way forward, and that might be a driving risk if you are on the shorter side. If you are on the taller side, your seat's going to be all the way back, so it won't really matter. Alright, let's get it done. Alright guys, so we have everything we need. We have our bolt, we have the Loctite, our riser sleeve, and of course our bracket. So now we're going to I'm going to break open the Loctite if I can. It's a pretty good bag. And I'm gonna break the tip. Get us access to the Loctite. I'm gonna put a little bit of it. I already have some. I'm gonna put a little bit of it right there, and it's the blue kind, so it'll be in there nice and tight, but it will come out if you ever have to take it out. Okay, we'll save the rest. So what we're gonna do is drop it in our bracket right there on the inside mounting location right here. We put a riser sleeve in there too. Then we're gonna drop it in there and then start our man head screw by hand into the stock location. And you want to kind of angle it. Make sure while you're doing this, you kind of angle it to where you're gonna want the holster to end up. You want to make sure you have some clearance between the holster and the parking brake lever. So you want to have some clearance here to properly operate this, and you also want to have some clearance right back here to operate the four-wheel drive. So you're most likely going to end up right about there. And if we get in, we can see kind of where it's going to end up relative to your leg. It's going to be right about there. So if we leave it there, it's kind of a weird angle to get to it. So I want to try either here. I'm pretty sure kick it into 4 high, into neutral, and 4 low, right around. So should be pretty good. So go all the way back. All right, so that's going to be our angle right there, and then from there we can bolt it down all the way down. I'm going to go back to park, drive forward a little bit, make sure I get out of four-wheel drive, and then bolt them down real quick. Alright guys, so that's going to be our angle. Once it's bolted down, it'll be nice and squared away, and we should be good to go. Let's do that right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The parrot was yelling at me out? Is that a video? Let me see it. Find it. Show it to me. Alright guys, so this is how it's going to end up once everything's bolted down nice and secure. Your holster is going to end up right here, and it's a pretty nice fit. For your lever selector for your transfer case, right now it's in 2 high. We kick it to 4 high. It's right on there. There's I don't see any contact. It might be just a little bit, but it'll work. And then we go side and down for neutral, and it's right on there too. And then down for low, and it's pretty good. Up to neutral, and then we can go all the way to 4 high and 2 high, and we're good to go. Our holster's right in the right spot for it to not be in the way, but be very, very easy to access your weapon whenever you might need it. And when you're driving, it's pretty well out of the way, so should be good to go. If I had any recommendations for this company, would be to make this corner right here a little bit more rounded, kind of round the corner. There's not a lot of structural integrity required up here at this point, so I don't see why it couldn't trim down this way a little bit from the factory mold. This feels like it's some kind of cast material, so I'm pretty sure it'd be you to implement this change right here, make like a version 2.0, because it's pretty, once you get your leg on it, the little corner right here is pretty noticeable. So for big guys like me, you can really tell when it's there, but overall it's pretty good, and it's pretty easily accessible right here. So your weapon's gonna reside right here. Still should give you enough space for clearing the parking brake handle. And this is legal in Texas, okay, because this is a holster. So your weapon can be in your vehicle, but it has to be holstered if you have a license to carry. So and I believe also castle law protects you from your home to your vehicle, so also needs to be holstered and concealed. But if you have a license to carry, this is legal as far as I am concerned. From what I've talked to different officers, it can be in your vehicle, it just needs to be holstered. There are some magnet mounts. One of my friends who's an officer told me they might not be 100% on that because it is not holstered. So but this is right here, so this should be good and legal. And it's a nice little holster, nice fit. It looks pretty good. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a done installed. For quality, I like the mount's pretty good material. As far as the holster goes, they're a pretty good company, so they're pretty good too. I like their holsters, and there we go, guys. That's how you install it. That's how you prep it. That's how you get it in your Jeep. Benny Bear signing out.